Hi, I'm Steve Ziskowski, president of Caerusnet. Today we're going to go over a new member orientation. This is really important because a lot of times when people join an organization, they're welcomed in readily, but they're not given a lot of guidance or direction on how to best be a part of an organization to be successful in it. So at Caerusnet, we believe in the value of helping new members right when they come in with a roadmap that can be followed to have a successful membership in Caerusnet. So we're going to go over a document called the New Member Orientation, and we're going to cover each one of these boxes that you're going to check off one at a time. So the first thing that I cover with new members is the importance of a 12-month mental commitment. Caerusnet's a great system because it allows people to pay as they go. You know, we're not interested in taking your money for services we're not providing. But we are interested in that when people join a group, they're in the right mindset. And the right mindset is understanding that a referral team is a farming activity. It's a relationship activity. And it takes people time. Each person has a different clock that they're on for people to warm up to you, to understand how to refer to you, to get you to understand you. And likewise, it's going to take time for you to learn who are all these people on your referral team and how can you help them. So I always remind people, for someone to give this the fair shake, it's a person that's going to try being part of a referral group and give it the honest go for 12 months. So during that 12 months, the next thing we want to talk about is this standard, this 80% standard we have at Caerusnet. You know, we're a weekly referral team in nature. We meet most weeks, but we also take a lot of breaks to stay fresh. So over the course of a 52-week year, we have about 36 meetings scheduled. And the perfect member, the ideal member, is someone that could be at a meeting at least 80% of the scheduled meetings, and once they're acclimated to the group and have developed relationships, has a referral to pass, at least one at 80% of the meetings that they attend. So that's the next box. That's a goal you want to work yourself towards. If you can't be at a referral team meeting at least 80% of the time, you're probably not going to have as much success as you can by being there that much or more. So the next box we're going to talk about is arrive at the meeting on time and stay the entire meeting. It's a 1-hour commitment to be here the entire meeting, be here 5 minutes early so you can also welcome visitors that are attending your meeting that day, make them feel welcome, ask them what they do, who invited them. A lot of referral groups are very standoffish. If you can make your referral group welcoming, that's going to earn you big points with people that are considering becoming a part of it. Sharing Caerusnet with other professionals and the importance of inviting visitors. You know, my hope is that when people are joining a group like this, that they might know of some other professionals that also could use a great, affordable marketing team to help promote their business. Everybody that's a part of a Caerusnet group has been invited by someone else. This is word-of-mouth referrals. When you bring people to these meetings as visitors, if they join, all you're doing really is increasing your own referability. You're helping everybody in the group and you're increasing your own referability because the person that just joined is now going to see a lot of you throughout the course of the year, which of course, like I said, increases your referability. So please make inviting visitors a priority during this 12 months. Make referring a way of life. I always say to people, referring gives you a way to add extra value to your clients. So be ready to have conversations with them like, I want to be more to you than just what you might be thinking of as a painter or an accountant or a financial advisor, whatever you are. Make referring a way of life. Look for ways to help people beyond just what you offer. The next box is passing warm referrals. We don't have a quota on referrals. If you come to a meeting without a referral, no one's going to boo at you or throw you out of the group. However, you don't want to make that the standard. You want to be able to help as many people as you can because that's going to help your own referability. Pass warm referrals. Pass referrals that you've taken some time to be sure that you've pre-qualified that this person you're referring to someone else is actually interested in hearing what they have to say, actually has a genuine potential need. You're not here to sell for the other person, but at least provide an opportunity to what could be a sale. So warm referrals are important. Following up on referrals that you get are equally important. If you're getting a referral from someone, you need to follow up with them to let them know, hey, is this person becoming a client? Hey, you have a meeting scheduled next month, or Guess what? I've left 3 messages for this referral and they've never called back. But I wanted to let you know that I've followed up. How would you like me to proceed with this referral? Thanks for thinking of me. So always be positive. Not everybody that's referred is going to become business to you, but it's important that you always follow up so people know that you're sincere with your intentions to be a good member in the group. The opportunity slips and how to use those. I always recommend members keep a few extra opportunity slips in their business card portfolios so they can pre-write their referrals out before they come to a meeting. When you're at the meeting, you'll notice at the very bottom of the opportunity slips, they're coded 1 through 5, 5 being this is a really hot referral, or it might even be somebody that you referred that you already know they did business. You can mark that as a 5. Sometimes we try to refer someone, it's not a good fit. You pass that referral and mark it as a 1. You just say, hey, this was someone I tried to refer to you. It's just not a good time for them. I'll try back with them later, but I wanted you to know I spent some energy on your behalf, even though this isn't a referral you can call on right now. People would rather know you're trying to help than doing nothing. The other thing to note on the bottom of the opportunity slip is they are coded pink, white, and yellow, and you can see each week when you're passing these out who gets what. Member Rolodex. Each week the Rolodex goes around the meeting room. Visitors take business cards out, so do members, so please be sure you're keeping your cards stocked in the member Rolodex. Each week you're going to have a member minute. There's a member minute worksheet in your new member toolbox. If you write out your member minute, you'll probably have a better one than if you just wing it. If you have to wing it, then please be sure you know that a good member minute is going to be one that educates us on how you're different, better than your competition, how you save people, and then as well as how to refer you, so coaching them on what to look for. Also during this meeting, please be positive and supportive. This is a fast hour. It's your marketing FaceTime. You know, if you're having a bad day or a bad week, maybe you're one of those lucky people that the referral team meeting actually makes it a good week for you. That's usually what does happen, but please be positive and supportive for others. Always be a good professional. Weekly email for prospects and members. You should get no more than a couple emails or so from us a week. One would be just the marketing email, which allows you to forward that to other professionals. The other would be a message from your facilitator to you if the meeting has been canceled or there's something that you guys are trying to focus on as a unit. So from facilitator to you, and you might receive a couple emails if you missed a meeting that week. The facilitator might email you as well. Please read your emails when you get them. The last few things here, the no meeting calendar. Every year we'll publish the weeks that we're not meeting. If you see these weeks on the calendar, just block those off as no meeting weeks. Every other week we're meeting. If you can't be at a meeting, please check in with your facilitator as far ahead of time as you know that you're not going to be here for that week that you're going to be missing. Let the facilitator know so they can put out the right number of chairs for the people that will be attending the meeting. So if you can't be here, let your facilitator know by email, text, or phone call so they can be alerted. The online member directory. Once you become a member of Caerusnet, your facilitator will add you to our online member directory, which is also smartphone enabled. It'll make it so your members can get a hold of you easily, even if for some reason they happen to not have their portfolio with them. Caerusnet is on Facebook. Please like us on Facebook. Go ahead and use that Caerusnet Facebook page to dialogue with other members and other groups. I'm also on LinkedIn, Steve Ziskowski. Hook up with me. What to do if there's a conflict with another member. Sometimes referrals go bad. Sometimes people don't always act the way that we're hoping they're going to. In those situations, hopefully 2 grown adults can talk a situation over and smooth things over so they can still be happy team members of the same referral team. But if there's a really serious situation, somebody's done something unethical or has really botched up a referral really bad or not following up with referrals you're passing, let your facilitator know. But don't make it an issue for other members of the group. Keep your business directly with other members one-on-one, but don't make your business with other members the business of other members. Share with your facilitator because your facilitator's vested in trying to have a good referral team. And sometimes you might be the second or third person to complain to a facilitator about someone's behavior or not following up. So please be sure You talk to your facilitator about any issues you might have. And then the last thing is the membership guidelines and the at-will relationship. What are those? Caerusnet is not here to micromanage you. The facilitator is not here to micromanage you. We're looking for people that like being a part of a referral group, that understand the value of being connected to other professionals, that they're fun to be around, they're good at what they do. And while we always ask people at the beginning of the orientation to remember that being in a referral group, it's a journey. It's a 12-month mental commitment. If somewhere along that journey you've made the decision that this is not going to work for you, being part of a group is not a good fit, it's not what you expected, that's probably the perfect time for you to not be a member. So just let your facilitator know it's not a good fit for you. You'll stop being billed and we'll wish you well. On the flip side of that, if a facilitator needs to remove a member from a group, a facilitator certainly has an at-will relationship to do that. They're looking for people that can be part of a group and participate to a certain standard, as well as to deliver products and services at a very high level so people in the group feel comfortable making referrals. So no contracts at Caerusnet. Everything is based on best practices and people that want to work together. So thanks for following along through this new member orientation. I wish you the most success possible in Caerusnet, and send me an email. Let me know how you're doing.